Hello everyone, this is Indian Princess, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how I've been working on my hero gear. This may not be the best way to do it, but this is how I've been doing it and it works for me. So I'm just sharing my experiences with you. I'll be starting with Flint because Flint has the strongest gear. So I have all 4 pieces mythic on Flint with the gauntlets and the belt ascended to legendary. Lynn has the second strongest gear with all 4 pieces mythic with the goggles ascended to legendary. Mia is my lancer with all 4 pieces mythic. This is my first set of mythic. I have a total 2 sets of mythic gear. Others are on Molly and Alonso and Sergi. So if you look at my heroes page, one set I have for infantry, marksman and lancer, and another set of mythic for lancer, marksman, infantry. So I have 2 sets of mythic gear, and beyond this point, if you see Jesse onwards, I haven't really bothered giving any of them any mythic gear. This is just basic gear with no ascension at all. No ascension on Jesse, none on Bahiti, none on Patrick, no ascension for Gina either. I've just equipped some basic gear to all these heroes. Some of them don't even have gear. I'm a little short on marksman gear, so some of my marksmen don't even have gear at all. And it doesn't matter because I don't really deploy all these heroes for battle. So my primary focus is on only one set of gear. That is with Flint, Lynn and Mia. This is my main set of hero gear, and I switch the gear if I'm not deploying these 3. If I'm deploying some other hero in their place, I would switch the gear from these heroes to the ones I'm deploying. Now if you notice, I have the strongest gear on Flint with maximum XP points, and if you notice I have ascended 2 pieces to legendary. I'll explain why. For infantry, the belt and the gauntlets are more important than the goggles and the boots. If you tap on this gear, you can see all the stats that this particular gear would boost. If you look at this particular point here, infantry health. So the gauntlets and the belt, they boost the health of your infantry. That is why I have given preference to these 2 gear pieces for legendary ascension. Same with the belt, it boosts infantry health. So for infantry, I want them to have better health compared to lethality. Let's look at the lethality gear. The goggles and the boots, they boost lethality. The lethality is the main stat that this particular gear would boost. And same with the boots, also increases the lethality. So I don't need my infantry to be lethal because infantry's job is to basically protect the marksman. Lethality is more important when it comes to your marksman. Like look at Lynn's gear. I have ascended her goggles because they boost marksman lethality. Now all the kills that you get in battle, those are by your marksman. So your marksman lethality always has to be high. I'm not worried so much about marksman health, so I'm not giving much of a preference to the marksman belt or the marksman gauntlets, but I have already ascended the marksman goggles, and next I would be ascending the marksman boots. So my lethality stats on the marksman would get a boost. Next is Lancer. Lancer gear should always be given the least preference because they don't really have much of a role to play. The formations which I send minimum number of Lancers. So I don't really pay much attention to my Lancer gear. So this is how I've been working my hero gear. I just have 3 good sets of gear, one for infantry, one for marksman, one for lancer, and I'm good to go. None of my other heroes have any XP point or mastery levels. One disadvantage of building this way is that my arena score is not very good. Because for arena, you need 5 good heroes with 5 sets of good gear, and I have only 3. But I'm not worried about the arena. I'm more interested in battle. I'm more interested in the 3 heroes that I deploy in my primary march. So, this is how I prefer to do it. You can decide whether this works for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll meet you soon in another video, and thanks for watching.